Alrighty, folks. Welcome back for another episode of Blood and Bones. I am still in the Nether, picking up right where I left off last episode. I was going to do all this off camera because I thought it wouldn't be all that exciting. It's exciting. There are cacodemons. There's one right there. Cacodemons, like, hunting me, and every time I pop my head up, they shoot those freaking pink balls of death at me and try to kill me. Well, obviously try to kill me. So I've kind of been playing a little bit. Oh, he got me that time. Playing a little bit of dodgeball here with these guys, and if I can get a block up, then they can't see me. I can put another ladder, and yeah. So anyway, this is whoa. This has been entertaining. Whoa, hey guy. And yeah, they hurt, man. They've taken off the natural absorption, of course, which is good. And I'm just kind of being careful so they don't get to my regular hearts. But yeah, they take like, let me see, probably 3 or 4 hearts off in one hit. And I'm not even sure they're hitting me with the main shot, because their main shot goes out kind of slowly, and then it seems to shoot a bunch of like little spikes off of it to the side. So I think they're not even hitting me with the main shot. Oh, there's the ceiling. Good. I don't know if you can see this. I know it's dark, but not much more I can do. Here you go. I can show you this. Well, you know what? There's something I can do. I don't know if this is intended or not, but check this out. Let's see. I'm going to go out the bottom. If you take your helmet off and stick a torch there, what you'll see is it actually pops up on your back. A little rendering of a torch on your back there. So that's one way to get some light without holding a torch. You get your dynamic lights by doing that. Oh, I should have grabbed more. There we go. I don't know if that's really intended or not, but I mean, obviously you're going to want a helmet on most of the time anyway, but maybe once in a while like this, where I'm just sort of hiding away and don't really need that helmet. I don't know if I should say that. Something's going to happen if I say that, isn't it? Bad things are going to pop up. What is that noise? Is that the cacodemons? I guess. Okay, so made it to the top. This is good. Yeah, I don't know why I just went back down. I was like, hey, I made it to the top. I'm done, but no. So let's get up here into the ceiling, and once I'm up there, I can. Oh, dynamic lights work again, of course. There's also a. Oh, hey, look, nether quartz. But I just have this crummy iron pickaxe, so I can't actually break that right now. Man, that's some tough netherrack. Alright, let's get this netherrack out of the way and see what we can see from here. Okay, cool. Yeah. Alright, so we're still enclosed. Yeah, figured. Can't get that with this pick. I'm going to have to go down and get my real gear. I think this is a pretty good spot. I mean, now that I'm in the ceiling, I'm going to be able to tunnel around back and forth. So I'll be able to just dig a tunnel straight across here and up this way. And we'll be able to get to that nether fortress. Whoa, zoom out too far, why don't we? And, oh, I'm in the Phantasmic Inferno. That sounds terrifying. Thank you, Biomes Aplenty. But I did pick it, I guess, so it's my fault. Anyway, Corrupted Sands, that should have lots of soul sand. There's more Inferno, some Boneyard. So lots of places to explore here. Yeah, let me cut out for the moment, and I will go get my regular gear back on. Oh, you know what? One more thing. I can't remember. I think I did this in the last episode, but let's just check here. Yeah, I'm sure I did. You can hear there are more belfs in here. Ooh, lots of them too. So let me see if I can get these guys killed without getting completely burnt to death. You might be saying use your water. Well, first of all, I don't have my water with me, and second of all, you can't use water in the Nether. Man, they're fast when they shoot, too. How annoying is that? Okay, that should be it. See, there's some nether wart right there. Oh, and there's one stuck in the portal. He can't see me because the portal's there, I guess. How much? He's got 17. Alright, well, let me take care of this guy, get through the portal, and go get my regular gear. And I'll be back in just a moment. And we're back. So I just dug, you can see on the map there, a straight tunnel all the way from right above the portal across in the ceiling, obviously, across the lava over to here, kind of heading towards that, and I just found something that might be sort of interesting. I don't know, but I thought I'd kick in the recording before I oh, glowstone, before I go down into here and check things out. Another thing is, people have mentioned in the past, if you put blocks to the right of a Tinker's Construct weapon or tool, then when you use said tool, when you right click with said tool, it will place that block. So I did that so that while I was digging, I could replace blocks real quick and easily. And so far I've had nothing to shoot at, so that's good. Okay, so these are burning blossoms. Those are from Biomes of Plenty. You're only going to find those if you have Biomes of Plenty turned on. They burn you, obviously, because they're burning blossoms. So don't touch them and don't pick them. I don't remember what they drop. I mean, you can pick them if you want, obviously. Get some nether sulfur here. Alright, fine. And that's about it over here, I guess. So far I've found a bunch of lapis, pretty much. Nether lapis. Let's take a quick look at what I have in my pack here. Lots of netherrack, obviously. I've got 2 nether adamantium. And I'll have to look it up. I thought adamantium was a fantasy ore. Sounds like it should be. And I thought fantasy ores were only in the deep dark now. I know I started this map before 106 when that change went in, but thought I heard something. But I haven't been in the Nether before, so this should all be new map generation. So I'll have to check and see if that's a real thing or what. Anyway, I also got a little bit of lead and a dozen nether lapis. So that's what I've found so far. I think I saw something interesting the other direction. Let's see, I've got full absorption hearts, so let me just try to break one of these real quick. It will set me on fire, but hopefully it won't hurt beyond the absorption hearts. Come on, there you go. Alright. And did we get any? I didn't get anything off of it. Alright. So yeah, just leave those burning. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you can pick these up, and the use is orange dye. Alright, well, that's pretty much worthless. So, whoa, Belf. You little. These things are not supposed to be too tough, but they aren't completely easy either. Alright, cinders and lobbers are not spawning here in the nether anymore, so that's good, but I would still suggest breaking torches. Nether mithril. Well, that's definitely fantasy. And this should all be new map generations. So, like I said, I will have to check. I thought all fantasy ores were moved to the deep dark. But maybe that doesn't apply to the nether ones. Interesting. Okay, so somebody's breaking torches, it sounds like, or doors, but I didn't put any torches down because I've got my little torch on my head going, or on my back going on right now. Oh, okay, here's a, oh cool, here's a way out to the surface, and there's some sulfur and something else right there. Anyway, I skipped something back here. Like, okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let me block that for the moment just in case something tries to come through here. I saw glowstone, and I saw something that might be interesting next to it. Kill that. Yes. Nether pig iron. Nice. I would have no idea what the point of this was, except I was watching Batch 2's videos, and this stuff makes steel, and you need steel to make a bunch of there's one of those trites. There's a couple of them. A bunch of them. Oh dear. What the, whoa, 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 whoa. Where did you guys all come from? Holy cripe. Okay, we need to block that off. Let me eat up. Do they give me hunger? I know they give you wither. Okay, I gotta block this off before bad stuff comes through here. Oh yeah, that's a big open area. Okay, we gotta be more careful than that. Let me grab some nether. Oh right, yeah, this. Right click. That's right. That's why I did that, so I could right click quickly, and then I totally forgot to do it. Yikes. Okay, so as I was saying, that was a little scary. Maybe I should have my helmet on here. A little extra natural absorption might not be a bad deal. And we got some glowstone here for lighting. What do we got? Oh, more mithril. Nice. And more scary sounds. Okay, as I was saying, apparently this makes steel, and you need steel in order to make pretty much all of the machines, I guess, now. Whoa. That goes down. So, okay, cool. So definitely some area to explore here. And obviously some really nasty nether critters. So I'm not going to, spend a lot of time on camera digging. I just thought since this was the first area with something of interest in it, that I would go ahead and pop on camera for a few minutes and dig it out a little bit. Whoa, don't, oh my gosh. Oh, man, that's just it in this pack or in the nether, and especially mining in the ceiling. You have got to be on your game the whole time. I mean, oh, wow. Another half a step there and I would have been dead. And not only dead, but dead in a place I probably couldn't actually recover from. Which so far I've been lucky and have not had to try to deal with. Alright, so, glowstone. Let's talk about glowstone for a second. Normally, glowstone, you can make glowstone blocks like so. You can no longer do that in this pack. So the only way to get glowstone blocks is actually to silk touch it. So I may leave some of this. I have no immediate need for glowstone. So I may leave some of that and think about getting silk touch on a pick to do that with. And actually with Tinker's Construct, it's not too hard. At least it's normally not too hard. Let's look up silky, come on, silky cloth, silky jewel. Okay, so you need a block of emerald. Well, that's more than normal. And you need a bunch of string and a piece of gold, and you need 4 of these. So not horrible, but not super simple either. So yeah, I may look at trying to silk touch some of that so I can get the actual blocks instead of the dust. And I've already got some dust from the meteors, so not a huge need for that. Okay, and it looks like I'm out of food except for carrot juice, and I'm already hungry. So that's going to be it for the moment. Let me cut out. I'm going to have to head back to the overworld, get some more food, and do a little more digging and exploring, see if I can get some decent iron or ores. And I'll take a look at let's take a look real quick right now. What do we do with this? You can pulverize it to get 4 steel dust. You can smelt it to get 4 molten steel. Remember, it's 144 per, so multiply that by 4 and you're going to get 576. So no need to pulverize it. We'll just throw it in the old smeltery and we'll get steel directly. So pig iron turns into steel somehow. I don't know how that happens. But anyway. Alright, that's it for the moment. I'll be back in a bit. Alrighty folks, and back at base. I had lots of fun and adventure in the nether. Kind of felt like I should record some of it, but honestly there's just sometimes you just want to play and not record, try to narrate and dig and not fall in lava and not get killed by mobs and all that stuff all at the same time. So I'll go over this a little more later, but obviously Some of this I already had from meteors, but got quite a bit of ore. I got a bunch of lapis. I got some Veraxis. I did get some adamantium, and this is fantasy ore. Actually, this is not. This is from nether ores, and it's spawned because adamantium exists in metallurgy, and then you can convert this into, I guess it's adamantine, not adamantium. Oh, this is adamantium becomes adamantine. And this is the ore that is set to only spawn in the deep dark right now. So yeah, this, I don't know, this is in the pack today, and I'll go ahead and use it as is. I think once the pack stabilizes and all that, maybe maybe I'll start over and do it again, because things have changed so much since I started. At any rate, we got some more mithril, which of course is fantasy ore, lots of redstone, some pig iron, which makes up the steel. But before I get into all that different stuff, and let me drop some of this off because I am encumbered quite a bit right now. There, that's better. Before I get into all that stuff, I want to make sure we get these defense guns made up. So let's start out with how do we make this? We need TNT, block of redstone. You know, I didn't even check. Has he changed it? Nope. Okay, gunpowder and sand. We got that. Oops. Block of redstone and dispenser. So let's look at the redstone for a minute. If we take a look at the use on this, you can smelt it or redstone furnace it into redstone ore. You can also pulverize it into 24 ore, which is a lot of ore out of one of these, but A, don't have a pulverizer, and B, I think there's even something better to do. So if you smelt it and then go to this and then pulverize it, or induction smelt it, wait, where did we go? Where's my pulverizer? I'm in the wrong one still. What did I click on? I'm trying to see what... Oh, other button. Right click, not left click. There we go. Alright, so then if we get this stuff, you can pulverize that into 6. And you get 2 of these. So that would actually give you 12 redstone instead of 24. Which is worse. But it gives you a 25% chance of cinnabar. And cinnabar is awesome because it lets you triple ores in an induction smelter. And there are a few ores that we are going to want to triple. So, all that said, what I need to do is throw some of these in the furnace and smelt those up right now. And as you can see, I've moved a little setup from the farm up into here. Pretty much the same thing I had before. I didn't make any upgrades to it or anything like that. While that's cooking, I wanted to take a look at lapis, because I want to put some lapis on different tools so I can get looting and fortune. Sorry, I can't speak correctly today. And it looks like it's kind of the same thing as the redstone, right? So I can smelt it into 2 normal ones. If I have a pulverizer, I can get a lot of lapis out of it. Let's take a look if I put these guys into a pulverizer. Yeah, no bonus output there. So the best thing to do with these would actually be to, you know, that thing, pulverize it once we get a pulverizer set up. But I can get a few of those just by smelting them down, and I think put them on the ground and pick them up with an axe would be the way to do it. Alright, so we've got some redstone ore now. And now this, oh actually that's a good point. So I can smelt it into 1. If I had a pulverizer, I could pulverize it into 6, but I don't have one. Alright, so I think this is going to be one of these deals. Let's just do like half, because this is just like digging redstone ore under the grounds. Oops, well, almost half. So how many did we get there? Yeah, 4. So you're going to get, I think it's what, between 1 and 4, or 2 and 5, or, yeah, I think it's 1 and 4. So you're going to get between 1 and 4 by just digging it this way. You would get 6 with the pulverizer every single time, so that would be a better way to do it. But, obviously, I need a bit of redstone right now, so I think that's the best thing to do right there. Alright, so, yeah, that's pretty easy to get. So, okay, we're going to need... Actually, I'm going to make 2 meteor guns, I think. Anyway, let's get started here. We need some blocks of iron, some regular iron, TNT, dispenser, Ooh, I gotta make red alloy. Okay, red alloy takes... Well, there's a bunch of different ways to do it. Redstone really isn't an issue anymore. Well, not much of an issue. And actually, I don't have a ton of iron since I'm using blocks of iron for this. So yeah, let's do that. So it's 4 redstone to 1 iron in the smeltery here. So let's go ahead and just make, for the moment, I guess 2, and that'll take, what, 8? I think that's what we said. Bam, shift click. Oh, right, 2. There we go. Alright, so that should make some red alloy, and that'll make the ingots for the dispensers. TNT, we're going to need 5 gunpowder and 4 sand. And the way to remember that is gunpowder is harder to get than sand. So of course it's the one you need more of. Oh yeah, I got lots of sand off camera a while ago. 4, but I want 2 of them, so let's go 8. Okay, so with the magic of shift click, bam, 2 dynamites, or dynamite, if you want to call it that. Cobblestone, oh, I need a couple of bows. So let's grab some string. I hope we can still craft this. Does this vanilla recipe work still? Yes, it does. Good. And red alloy ingots. So we should have a couple of red alloy ingots in here now. Yep. Or conductive.red.metal.whatever, which we can pour into the ingot cast, and that should give us what we need to make the dispenser. What am I missing? Dispenser. Oh, I probably don't have any cobblestone on me, do I? I'm so used to having cobblestone, I didn't even think about that. That should be right. Alright. Still no. Oh, come on. Click the right things. Here we go. No. Alright, what am I doing wrong? This takes cobble. Red alloy ingot, bow. Alright, well, we should be able to make it. Let's do, maybe it's because the bow doesn't stack. I think things that don't stack mess up NEI sometimes. Yes. There we go. Dispenser 1 and dispenser 2. Now we have all the things. 2 meteor defense guns. Alright, so I set up a little thing. Batch 2 actually, I don't know if he likes to be called Batch 2, whatever. Batch 2 from the forums, I actually looked in the code and figured out the range on these things, because it doesn't actually say anywhere. Now if you have rotary craft installed as part of your mod pack, then the range is actually based on how much power you give it through rotary craft. But this pack does not have rotary craft, so the ranges are set and they don't require any power. So if I were to put it here in the middle, and I've got this figured out right, if I understand correctly, the tier 0 has a range of 48, the tier 1 has a range of 80, and the tier 2 has a range of 112. So I assume range means radius, so that, yeah, that makes sense. So tier 0 is going to be something like this. And that kind of looks like, hey, it'll cover everything, but the problem is meteors actually spawn further out. So a meteor might spawn like way over here and then come down at an angle and hit somewhere over here. So with a tier 0, I think there's a pretty good chance that something could spawn, say, here, come down at a nice angle and actually hit the base. So I don't like that. I think let's go with tier 1, and I think I'm going to do 2 of them. I'm going to put one kind of up north a bit and one, you know, down, maybe just right on the edge of the base as is right now. And I'm planning to expand the base further south as I need some more room here. So do I need to upgrade to tier 1? I don't know, but they're not too tough. I need 8 gold, 4 obsidian, a couple of pistons. Oh, that means I'm going to need a couple more of these guys. So let's put those in and these in. And I should already have gold and obsidian. Okay, 8 of those. And 4 of those. So not too tough to upgrade. Alright, 8 those. Oh, and quartz blocks, which is no problem now that I'm in the nether. Those are 4 each, so that's going to be 8. Unless the recipe's changed. Nope, there we go. Quartz blocks. So that's good stuff. What else? Piston's going to take cobblestone, wood, iron, and the red alloy. I got 2 cobble. I'm going to get 2 more. The red alloy should be close to done cooking. And wood. Yes, I've got some wood on me. And now we've got 2 more of these guys. Cool. I think maybe the 2 tier 0s would be okay without the upgrade. But, you know, the upgrade's not that tough. Okay, I'm missing something. Oh, I took 4 cobble. I was thinking 2 per, not 4 per. Duh. Alright, piston. So we start with the dispenser, which, you know, in vanilla Minecraft just kind of drops things on the floor. And then you go to add a piston. No, the dispenser does shoot them. I don't know. Anyway, we add a piston to it to make it more powerful. Cool. Oh, and the other thing I totally forgot to look up, but let's do it. Radar, radar, yeah. You can also make a meteor radar, and this all works now. So this, oh, that's easy. Just some iron, gold, and a couple of redstone. Yeah, I'm going to need to get more iron, actually, because, well, not for this, but I'm down to 7 iron that I haven't processed yet. That's all the iron I have. So I'm going to have to get more of that soon. But anyway, iron, yeah, piece of gold. Okay, so what the radar does, and we'll see this later, so bam, there's radar. What the radar does is it tells you where a meteor has spawned up in the sky, or entered the atmosphere if you want to put it that way. Yeah, I'm just going to pop that right here, I think. And I'll put another one up the other end. And I'll just throw the radar in the middle. It has a range as well, but I think it's quite large if I understand properly. So this one, yeah, these actually do launch something up in the air. So I don't want to put it at the bottom of this. Honestly, I don't know how the mechanics would work out. It might work if I did that, but let's not do that. Anyway, the radar is going to, I'm going to need some builders to get up there with, aren't I? Here's some dirt. Put out in the chat log both where the meteor spawned, and if an impact occurs, it'll put out in the chat log where the impact happened. And I'll just dig my way back down here when I'm done. Alright, so I want to put this up higher. And I kind of want to protect it a little bit. I guess let's just do, alright, half slabs. Yeah, whatever. We'll just, I think it's okay. I saw remember the creepers can like randomly explode now? Oh, hey, look at that. That's a perfect place. I'm going to put it right there. Maybe. If I can get to it. Yeah, creepers will just like randomly explode now if they get frustrated and angry. So I don't want that getting blown up. And when I was in a test world messing with the 107, a creeper did walk right in and walk right into the middle of my little test area and explode right on top of something. The problem is I don't know exactly what it exploded on. And I wasn't watching closely enough, and I wasn't recording, so I can't go back and look. But I think it may have basically homed in on the meteor gun that I was messing with and decided to explodify it. Alright, so that should give us some pretty good coverage. We got a floating meteor gun up there, we got one on top of the base, and we got a radar, so as meteors come in, we should get notified of the locations. But of course, with the guns up, we shouldn't have any more impacts. We should just have chunks of ore falling on the ground. So if you guys watched my little 107 testing, you'll see the meteor guns in action. And they basically, instead of a big chunk of meteor like this, you end up with individual blocks kind of spread out all over the place. And they just fall down. They don't actually do any damage. So, ooh, blue, what's that? Platinum, cool. Oh yeah, nether coal, by the way. Got a lot of coal. I think I got almost a full stack of coal by digging around in the nether. Because it doesn't make that explosive gas. So it's much easier to get gold, sulfur. Yeah, okay. Come back. It's turning night now. I have to go inside. Hide from the mobs. Oh, sugarcane. So far, yeah, looks about the same to me. I don't see any advantage to the sand versus the grass, but we'll let it keep going and we'll see what happens. Oh, and I did enclose this so I can get down into the... that's the first time I've come up that way since doing it, I guess. I can come around here, go straight down into the little nether portal room and the mob drop area. And oh right, because that's a stair. I think that's okay. Oh, and because of the micro blocks, it was a little wonky. I had to put the ladders on this side, but then I want to go this way, so I stuck a couple ladders here, and it works. It's not the prettiest thing, but it works. Alright, so let me take a quick look. Oof. I think that may be the end of an episode, folks. So we've got our meteor defenses in place. I don't think they stop invasions, because I don't think those are normal meteors, but it would be awesome if they did. We'll find out. At any rate, we should be protected from these kind of meteors falling down and exploding our cow farm or our base or whatever. And that's a darn good thing. So, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.